Don't want it. Don't want it. Better not be something to pop up in the camera either. What we got? Huh? What you want?
It's easy to miss the first time,
Okay.
but in case you did, something appears at the...
Well, alright, and welcome back to Game Dojo TV. We're about to get stuck into another reaction here on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Bizarrebub. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? We're taking a little detour from Nuke's this time. I'm gonna check out Bizarrebub because I've seen them on other reaction channels and it's pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna get stuck into that one right now, huh? Alright, but before we do that, be sure to head down below the video, hit that like and subscribe button, huh? Jingle that bell. Make sure you stay up to date with all the new uploads here on Game Dojo TV, huh? Alright, well, let's get stuck into it, shall we? Let go. Alright, here we go.
On the night of November 16 of 2024, a school teacher stands outside of his class while struggling to remain calm. Only a few minutes ago, he was just inside setting up decorations for his class when he had to stop and immediately walk out after seeing something that...
Once again, like always, I'm alone here in the middle of the damn night. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. But we're here. Huh? Alright. I hope you got that popcorn. Get that popcorn, get a drink. You know what I mean? Because it's about to be spooky and entertaining. So boy,
made him jump out of his skin. Now, the school that he teaches at doesn't really have a history of paranormal occurrences, but the students there would often make up stories and rumors about the school being haunted, specifically by a student who used to go there. Whether or not the student actually existed remains a mystery, but tonight, after encountering what just happened, he no doubt believes that his class is haunted, if not the whole school.
alright, so let's see what happened. I don't want to, but we're going in.
I'm just finishing up, putting up decorations for the students when they get back.
Okay.
I was on the smart board, setting things up. I'm taking a step back, and you guys know me. I stay late often. It's just me here.
Watch, there's gonna be something right behind him in the shadows, man. Don't want it.
Let me show you. Do you see? Do you see?
I don't wanna. I don't want to see it. Don't want it. Oh, damn. Okay.
I mean, is that not a kid sitting right there?
It's unclear, but it could be. I mean, there seems to be something there, sure. Don't want it.
It appears that someone is sitting at a desk towards the back of the class while facing the board in front of it. Now, just for reference, this is what it usually looks like when there isn't someone occupying a seat. Nothing stands out because clearly nothing is there, but somehow either someone or something appears. It's hard to make out any specific features.
It looks like there's something there, man.
Resembling that of a child's, as viewers noted. Because of this, the instructor believes that the spirit of a former student had come to see him. However, they had come way too late to class. Now, it's worth noting that a few months ago, the school had an accident involving someone who went there. It isn't certain, but the following footage might be related.
What's happening?
Okay.
See, but they just put a girl in the back.
You see your name just pull up and park right next to you.
The specifics of what occurred are unknown, but according to a source, the student had unfortunately passed away only days after the accident. Ever since then, the kids at the school would come up with rumors saying that the girl's spirit haunts the building.
That picture on the wall freaked me out for a
then
second.
this definitely makes what was captured a whole lot more interesting. But of course, I'll let you come up with your own judgment. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or might there be something that could possibly explain what was captured?
Hey.
As always, let me know what you think down below.
Okay. Alright, number 9. Number 8.
Now,
Number
the
9's
following
in the
footage
bag.
was recently shared by a mother who was home alone when this happened. The only other person inside the house was her baby, who had just been put to sleep in her crib. It's been a hectic
damn, here we
night
go.
trying to calm her down, as she wouldn't stop crying. According to Angela, the mother, her baby would continuously
It's kinda
stare at an
cute,
empty
though.
space before bursting into tears. It was definitely strange, but it wasn't something Angela found concerning. That is, until the following incident took place. At around 10 at night, Angela is woken up by a notification on her phone, alerting her that a person has been detected in the back patio. She immediately checks the security
Oh,
camera
boy.
outside her house from her smartphone to see if maybe her husband was back from work. Instead, she sees this.
Alright, don't want it. Don't want it. Yeah, see that form standing there. Oh.
At first, Angela thought that the figure was simply a case of pareidolia, but then suddenly, this happens. The figure, which Angela thinks looks like a little girl, slowly dissipates into thin air.
Yep.
Just like that, the silhouette is gone. Now, Angela has made a video showing where the little girl had appeared. While it does give some context, her video makes the footage a whole lot creepier.
Okay, so this is the area, the door that it was like standing inside. We don't have anything or keep anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward.
Okay.
And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expected to see a person. I didn't expect to see that though.
Yeah, well. Okay, that's what's her face.
It's the fact that Angela shows what it looks like if someone were to be standing at the door that makes the footage creepier. If Angela's body wasn't able to be seen, as she demonstrates, then how is this clearly apparent? They, or it, just stands there completely motionless. While she doesn't know for sure if this was something paranormal, she now knows what it was that her child was looking at. She believes that this had been responsible for making her baby upset. But of course,
Yeah.
you be the judge.
Could be.
Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else been captured?
Number 7.
On September 20th of 2020, a father decides to record his two sons during a playful
shit.
activity. Both his kids are engaged in a playful wrestling
Don't
match,
wanna see
with
it.
each one trying their best to beat the other. It's a tied match, as it looks like neither one can win the game. Well, that is, until one of them gets distracted. It's unclear as to what he's seeing,
Don't
but his
want
full
it.
attention is given. In fact, he's so distracted that his opponent takes this opportunity to beat him. Although capturing his loss on camera, something else
Don't
was
want it.
captured that neither the kid's parents could explain. While looking at the video he took, the father sees this.
Don't want it.
A ver.
What we
Eso
got?
pa' eso,
I don't know why. Hey, oh, yep, yep, yep.
eso pa' eso.
As the father sees that his son is fixated on something, he points the camera to where he is looking, but he doesn't see what it is that's so captivating. Whether he missed it or it simply was not visible, the camera had caught it. In the closet, a face is captured. But like something out of a nightmare, it doesn't move
Don't
and
want
stays
it.
completely still while seemingly staring at the camera. Whatever this is just stays in this corner, but when the father pans the camera to the same spot after turning away momentarily, it's no longer there. Although taken in 2020, there hasn't been any further info on this clip, yet still, no info is needed to make this footage any creepier. While there has yet to be any updates, viewers continue to speculate
Don't
as
make
to
me get
what
my
exactly
gat.
was inside this
Don't
wardrobe.
make me get that gat. Huh? I don't care if it's a spirit, baby. My ammunition is
Following
spiritual.
video, a couple of friends are standing outside a building that hasn't been occupied for years. Nothing about this building had stood out to the friends
Shadow figure.
until they saw this.
We're not.
Now at first glance, the so-called ghost appears to be mistaken for a plastic bag. This is so considering that it looks to be caught on a wire that's connected to the building. But as the video plays out, the notion of this being a bag suddenly becomes questionable. If this had been nothing more than a piece of plastic, then how does one explain the following? As all friends continue to watch the alleged
Alright,
bag,
don't want it.
this happens.
Don't want a Bizarrebub. I keep wanting to say Nuke because I keep reacting to Nuke's videos. What we got? Us walking around, huh? Yep.
Whatever this might have been just floats around before somehow vanishing. But it does this only after the friends started calling out to it.
It's
as
somebody
if it
with
was hiding away from
something
them.
on their head.
Now, it could very well be that its
For sure.
movement was merely a coincidence that occurred when they shouted, but despite
And
that,
dressed in
it
all
doesn't
black.
explain how it just disappears into nothingness. For this reason,
you could see-
the group
you could see
believes
the head
ghost was on
go
the
like
roof of
this.
this abandoned building. Ghost or not, neither viewers nor the group could explain just how exactly this white object vanished without a trace. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what was caught.
Okay. Number 5.
On October 18th of 2024, a video recorded by a security camera inside a classroom
We
began
doing good,
spreading
though. We
among
doing good.
students
Come on.
after many were freaked out by what was captured. The footage was initially posted by the teacher of this classroom. Mr. Simon, the instructor in question, wanted to share something creepy that he came across while looking at video recordings of his lectures. Rarely
boy.
does he ever check the camera, but apparently, a student of his had complained about being bullied by a classmate. So naturally, Mr. Simon checks the camera to see what was going on between the two.
Okay.
But while checking, he sees a notification saying that motion was detected at 10 p.m. on October 17th. Now this was odd, considering that school was closed during this time. He checks the footage, expecting a thief or a janitor to appear. But instead, he ends up seeing something that scares the living daylights out of him.
Don't want it.
This is what he saw.
Man, for fuck's sake, man. I don't know why I'm doing this to the camera moves where motion is detected. Don't want it. 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 What we got? Don't want it. Huh? What is it? Better not be something to pop up in the camera either. What we got? Huh? What you want?
It's easy to miss the first time, but
Okay.
in case you did, something appears at the entrance to the classroom after a few rotations from the camera. It's pretty faint, but it's there. The camera seems to notice it as it stops moving and stays pointing at the figure. But when it sees it, the figure just seemingly vanishes.
Okay.
The misty apparition, as Mr. Simon calls it, is no longer present throughout the footage. Or at least, that's what he thinks. Because according to viewers, the reason as to why the camera keeps on moving is because it's still picking up the supposed ghost that was seen. Wherever the camera points is where it's at. It's just not visible. But despite whether or not the mysterious figure was still present, Mr. Simon is fully convinced that something otherworldly had appeared. To this
Sure.
day, he has no idea what exactly was inside his class and wonders if the camera will ever see this mysterious figure again. Just what was inside Mr. Simon's class?
Number four.
In
All
the
right,
Russian
number
city
4.
of Kirov, a couple were driving down a highway when their dash cam caught footage of something pretty creepy. This video was submitted to me by Gregory P., who saw the clip on a local news station. Upon seeing what was captured, he immediately knew that the incident was anything but normal. As the couple drive down the road, they see this.
Okay, what we got? Hey!
Ты чё за
Yep.
мужик на дороге стоял?
These damn.
Out of nowhere, a mysterious silhouette shows up in front of the car. Its sudden appearance was startling enough that the woman driving swerved upon seeing it. While it may seem like someone was actually standing there, something about them has led viewers to believe that this figure was no person at all. Given that they, or it, doesn't flinch upon seeing the approaching vehicle, and also that they just manifest out of nowhere, it's believed that this was
It could be that they
paranormal.
just manifested, or
Although it's hard to say for sure if that's so, at least it's certain
Or,
that most viewers think something unexplainable was captured.
or they were just standing there and it looks like they manifested there. Number three. All right, here we go.
Now,
Number
this
three.
next
Number
video
three.
was
Number
submitted
three.
to
Oh
me by
damn,
Sienna G,
baby.
who received the following clip from her aunt.
Ah,
In the
fuck.
footage, Sienna's aunt is filming her son, who appears to be roaming around inside a room. Although initially thinking that her aunt had sent her a cute video of her little cousin, Sienna soon felt that something was off about the clip. It wasn't obvious at first, but upon watching it the second time, she instantly got chills. The clip, as it turns out, was sent to Sienna because something strange was captured. Have a look.
Oh my god. Don't want it.
How mommy take out the stuff look like this?
Mm-hmm.
Take it out.
Yeah, take it out. Look at that, papa. You can do that, papa. Who? Hey. Okay.
Come on.
Blah. Blah.
As Sienna's aunt films her son, she catches something passing by in front of the camera, but it's really quick when it happens. At exactly 17 seconds into the video, a dark silhouette emerges from the left side of the screen before making its way across the room. By slowing the footage, one can see that something distinct is moving past the camera, but it's also when you slow the footage that the video gets even more creepy.
Yeah, it's also
Looking
it's
at the
also
figure
casting
frame
a
by frame,
it's also
you'll
casting a
notice that it
shadow.
has a full torso and also what looks like an arm. However, one thing is missing: its head. Despite moving pretty fast, we can still make out what looks like a body, but nowhere in sight do we see a head. This fact alone is what spooked Sienna and her aunt upon looking closely at the clip. If no one else had been inside the room, then what was this? A definitive answer to this question has yet to be given. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Okay.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Shout out to Bizarrebub, by the way, and I'll be putting the link to the original
following
video in the description.
A young girl
Oh
plays
shit!
with a
This
pair
is
of
gonna.
glasses
Oh,
while
fuck.
mom and dad talk in the bedroom. It appears that no one else is around except maybe their pet dog.
That dog
But
is
according to
jet
the mother
black,
who sent me this
motherfucker.
clip,
Goddamn.
There was no way that her dog was responsible for this creepy incident.
Nope.
If no one else was present in the kitchen during
Absolutely
this time,
not,
as
sir.
she states, then what was this?
Don't want it. Don't want it. What we got? Trying on them glasses.
Hey.
Did she just break them damn glasses? I mean, come on, man.
Epo. Come here.
Yeah, it didn't look. I just broke your glasses.
Understandably, the child's parents were freaked out upon listening to what was captured. Either in the kitchen or somewhere else in the house, a loud screech is heard. Someone in the house had screamed, But this doesn't make any sense, as no one else lives there except them, who certainly didn't scream during this recording.
Okay.
Now, even stranger is the fact that their daughter had no reaction whatsoever to the sound. In fact, no one else had heard it when it happened. Whether person or ghost, the family has no clue as to who or what had made the noise.
Oh, but that was. I thought it was gonna be worse than that
In
one.
this last
But
video,
number one,
a
that
man
was
who
shit.
lives alone recorded a video to show what's been happening ever since he moved in. The apartment.
Before we get stuck into number one, if you made it this far in the video, go down below the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, huh? Jingle that bell, man. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm putting myself that I gotta go to sleep after this. Oh my god. Alright, here we
The building
go.
that he's currently renting isn't exactly a place he calls home. Almost every night, something strange happens. From tapping noises coming from outside his window to things moving on their own as if tipped over by someone, he no doubt believes that his new place is haunted. Now, he's been recording a couple occurrences ever since moving in, but the most recent video on his page is by far the most unsettling encounter he's ever had. It's late at night when this is captured.
And I mean, I know a few words in Russian. I know how to read it a little bit. A little bit. Don't want it. So this is number one. They're gonna kick it up a notch, aren't they? Don't want it.
Левая дверца слегка приоткрывается и стучит. Не знаю, видно, не видно.
What we got? Don't open. Oh boy. Here we go. 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 Pop, 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 pop. Huh? Shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't want it. Pop, pop, pop. Huh? Shit. What we got? All right.
Вот такая хуйня, ребята.
It goes without saying, but the man was on edge throughout the whole night.
Yeah,
Thinking
well, I'm
that
sure
someone
he
was
was.
hiding in his wardrobe, he walks over with caution. But this wasn't necessary, as eventually he finds out that nothing was inside.
I mean, to be
Or
fair,
so
that
it
could have been a
seems.
draft.
While nothing in particular
Something
stands out
coming in from
except for
somewhere
some
in the
moving
room.
hangers, viewers believe that a presence of some sort was actually in there. It just wasn't visible to the naked eye. Whatever presence might have been there has definitely spooked the man, but regardless, this alone was enough to send him out of his place and into a new one. No further videos have been posted since then,
Okay.
but until new footage is released, this one remains a mystery.
I mean, that could have been a draft, baby.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Come on, man.
Also,
That was
if you
number
haven't
one,
already
man.
done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss
Yes,
any
please
uploads
subscribe
in the
to
future.
Bizarrebub and
Also,
my
be sure
channel
to
as
check
well.
out the official
'Cause-
TikTok account for this channel. That
But-
being said, until next
But really,
time.
subscribe to the channel. Well, that was my reaction, my first reaction to Bizarrebub, because I usually do Nuke's Top 5. But yeah, that was the first reaction to Bizarrebub. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, even though it felt like, you know what? No, I didn't. Big Daddy wasn't scared. Ha! Well, thank you for joining me on this journey. And yeah, if you had popcorn, I hope it's still all in the bowl, or all in your stomach and not on the floor from the jumping. So it's about that time, huh? go down below the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, jingle that bell. Make sure you stay up to date with all the new uploads here on Game Dojo TV. And yeah, well, this has been Game Dojo TV. As I said just now, Bizarrebub for the first time here on Game Dojo TV. I've been me. And I'll catch you in the next one. Okay. Later.